Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio cast from Kotak Securities. I'm host and guide Anindya Banerjee. आज हायर डॉलर इंडेक्स की वजह से हो सकता है कि USDINR कैन ओपन हायर. नॉट मच, 83.43, 83.44 के आसपास स्पॉट स्टार्ट कर सकता है ट्रेडिंग. ओवरऑल बायस कंटिन्यूज टू बी ऑफ अ वेरी वेरी स्लो अपवर्ड ड्रिफ्ट. वेरी स्लो, क्योंकि हाल ही में एवरेज रेंज हैज बीन अराउंड 6 to 7 पैसा. So just imagine how low is the volatility. इसके लिए there is a massive interest in shorting straddles and strangles. और एक interesting pattern what we are seeing in the market participations in USDINR. और जो data हम लोगों ने share किया है अपना Telegram channel में over the weekend. We are seeing a relentless decline in the average daily volumes in USDINR in the options, but at the same time, open interest is at a record high. Now this is very interesting for the simple reason it shows that more and more people are being forced to carry positions overnight to earn the time value or the theta. क्योंकि पहले क्या होता था जब वॉल्स were higher, like वॉल्स around 2% or lower, इतना लो वॉल्स में यू विल नॉट गेट एनी कैरी इंट्राडे. मतलब इफ यू आर शॉर्टिंग अ स्ट्रैडल और अ स्ट्रैंगल, यू विल नॉट मेक मच मनी इंट्राडे. यू हैव टू कैरी इनवेरिएबली पोजीशंस फॉर अ फ्यू डेज टू मेक अ डिसेंट मनी. नाउ दैट क्रिएट्स अ रिस्क, क्योंकि अगर मार्केट में एक बड़ा वॉलेटिलिटी आ जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ सम ओवरनाइट फैक्टर, then we could see an amplification of that volatility because of these people short with short straddles or strangles or short call or short puts. So that's something we have to keep in mind. Now the trade is simply that you short a straddle and a strangle. Positional bias क्योंकि slowly upward drift है, तो if there is any dip of 10 to 20 पैसा, it's a buying opportunity. Support रहेगा 83.20 और then 83 which is the biggest one. 83 के ऊपर जब तक है, the overall bias is upward. 83.50 is going to be a resistance spot में. उसके बाद naturally 83.75 के आसपास. क्रॉस करेंसीज में यूरो डॉलर, GBP डॉलर both are under pressure and dollar yen has moved high, क्योंकि फ्राइडे को जो यूएस का जॉब्स रिपोर्ट था, that was much better than expected. Job growth was higher, unemployment rate dipped and the wage growth was decent. तो जिसके कारण the odds for a rate cut from the Fed has moved from March of next year to now May. And ये हफ्ता we have two important events. One, the US inflation data, and second, the US monetary policy. मतलब US FOMC, the last monetary policy of this financial year will be held this week, and that's going to be important. China का data has been pretty bad over the weekend. We got the inflation numbers. Wholesale inflation deeply in deflation, consumer inflation continues to plunge. So it's no surprise because Chinese economy remains in a deep state of rot, and that's what is happening with the Chinese economy, and it will continue to show that all kinds of bad symptoms because, as I said, the core of the Chinese economy is rotten, and that's not going to change in a long time to come. They have major challenges which we have discussed in the past, and we will be discussing about that. So coming to cross currencies, USDINR, GBP दोनों में pull back देखा जा सकता है, fall. USDINR में अच्छा खासा carry है, so we might see a lot of shorting interest, but for USDINR to fall, USD/JPY has to move higher, which means the US inflation and the Fed, ये दोनों events should be positive for the dollar. If not, the Fed is not hawkish, then we could see again a rally in the yen. So these two events will be very important. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. Have a fantastic day ahead.